yeah, this was an awesome experience for me, both as an actor and
I'm an idiot. I was not recording.
No way.
Oh, Chris. You sick bastard.
Okay, so we have to start
now
over.
Now we're recording.
Let's re-roll because I'm an idiot. I'm sorry.
Re-rolling.
Chris is a moron.
This is
Chris,
embarrassing.
you're such a bad girl.
Hello, my name is Chris Veninga. I am the director, writer, and producer of Ven Productions' Gun to the Head. And today I am with the wonderful cast and crew that made it happen. Ven Productions, in association with Film Caffeine's Gun to the Head, has just been such a special thing to me, exemplifying the OCD experience and exemplifying the stress and anxiety that I felt for many years before I got help. And it couldn't have been possible without the people I'm sitting next to. So now I will toss it to the person sitting to my right.
Hi, I'm Mithi, Sivaprakash of Film Caffeine. I was really happy to be on this project in the first place. I remember it was about, I think, a little over a year, probably that December break or January when I first got the script from you. And I already kind of in my mind was like, I see where this can go, and I see a version of this that works really well. And as we were filming it, I got to work with Erica and Dan, and that was a really amazing experience working with new cast. And as we kept going and editing, I didn't know exactly where this was going to go, but cut to now a year from its release, and we've gotten a BEA Award of Excellence. We've gotten into so many festivals across the states and internationally. So I don't know. I'm also very proud. I'll watch it from time to time every few months and reminisce about the good old days before this crazy year of filmmaking, you know. But yeah, I'm happy to be with you guys again and excited to get into this. So yeah.
Yeah, my name is Daniel Bowers. I was the gunman in our little production here. I'm not affiliated with Ven Productions or Film Caffeine, but I am super proud to have been a part of this project. Acting is something that means a lot to me. I haven't gotten to do a lot of it since I came to college, between football and music and all the other stuff that I'm wrapped up in. But this was an outstanding project. The cast and crew made this an exceptional experience. And I have to say that the number one thing that I took away from this was I felt like we did something good for the world by making this. I think that your vision for it that you put out created a product that a lot of people really resonated with. And even if that experience isn't something that I personally struggle with, I've had struggles of my own that I can't quite explain, and you being able to take something that you feel and put that into a visual representation is pretty incredible. So I'm beyond psyched to have been a part of this.
Yeah, same. Hey. My name is Erica Copeland, and I was trusted by Chris and Mithi to play a part in this wonderful production that I really did enjoy doing quite a bit. I loved working with you guys on like an independent production, not affiliated with the school really. I just always really admired and respected that, and so being able to come back and like see you guys and relive that, even if just a little bit, is something I'm really grateful for. I had a wonderful time being in this production with you guys, even though I was sick for most of it and really angry about that sometimes. Hold on,
played it
pause.
off really nice.
I need to go take my NyQuil. So yeah, I don't know. I'm really looking forward to watching it in full with you gentlemen.
Well, today we are doing a little bit of a directors and actors commentary on the project a year later. You know, we've had some time to reflect on it. We've had some time to really, I guess, study the impact of it. And I'm just really grateful that you all are here. So without further ado, let's go. That was a really weird send-off. Without further ado, let's go. And so first and foremost, I hate my old logo.
I second that.
I thought you changed it.
We cleaned it up.
I did clean it. I still like your logo though.
Yeah, it's looking crisp.
Thanks. And a guy named Hassan Hamid from Scotland actually made the logo for me. He was an old friend of mine.
Oh.
So if he's randomly watching, shout out. What's up, Hassan?
Oh my god, that's Erica Copeland.
If I'm correct, that wasn't the first shot in the script,
No,
right?
not originally.
That was kind of something we just came up with on the fly.
It was originally supposed to be just the bedroom as the opening shot.
Mm-hmm.
That's also my
Yeah, I
That's
didn't
my-
have enough clothes that I thought.
I forgot about that.
I also had a mad barbecue sauce stain on the back of my phone that I never hide it.
I didn't know that.
It's like still there.
Mithi, you picked some banging music for
I
this,
did.
by the way.
I used this music in an old film of mine, and it just really fit here. You know?
You kind of look like
The ghost.
Wendy. No, I was gonna say Wendy from Peter Pan.
I thought you were just saying like Wendy from Wendy's chain.
Yeah.
I was really confused.
Who could that be in the background?
I don't
That
have a
spray
clue.
painted gun.
That's why it was a very dark room. You can't see the details.
Perfectly timed thunderstorm.
The Thunderstrike.
Oh yeah.
I'm proud of that. That's one thing in this that I was like, I'm proud of finding the right moment for that.
Dr. Wilder says this is exposure and that this is healthy.
How many times do we have to go over this, Mark?
I could not see a thing. Like, the room was already super dark.
Yeah, that's right.
It was literally me guessing where it was, like the flare off of your red hair that I could like barely see.
No one's gonna break in.
Because at that point you're just flailing the gun around without knowing where it's going. That's
Lie here for a little bit and then go back to sleep. Easy. Simple.
I guess the good doctor.
Fun fact, every single close-up shot we have of the gunman, Erica was not in the room for that. We filmed that.
Oh, I
Oh,
was
that's
so
right.
I was so sick.
I forgot about that.
That's actually deserving of his attention.
That's not true.
Yeah, that's where some of the best outtakes are too.
Oh, yes.
That's what I did.
I used to get on you guys, yeah.
This film is where I discovered my love of the digital zoom.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, because of this is usually I was never thinking about like how do you actually kind of push into a character's face middle of a shot without actually pulling the camera in. And with this is where I first started experimenting with that a lot, taking some of the things we learned from After Effects and using them. I don't know, it was I wouldn't have messed with it on anything else than this.
One thing that I like about the mask is that it's reversed. So the
yeah.
slit is in the back. You can see some of your hair, actually.
I don't need to.
It's so aggressive.
Almost like I directed you that way.
I mean, that's crazy. I mean, honestly, is it really that hard to do what you're told? I mean, come on. I had the perfect. I was telling you exactly what to do. You would have been perfectly fine.
Just lock the door.
And she was perfectly fine.
Uh-huh.
Was she? I mean, we're gonna find
Yeah,
out.
look. That looks like a happy, healthy young individual.
We look really just good.
Yeah.
Is this when you were sick, Erica?
Yeah, I kept like going to the bathroom. I was like so congested, and I would just go into your bathroom and like spit like into the sink.
Oh
I
my
was just
god.
like,
I'm so sorry. I'm so
That's so
sorry.
and you guys would be like, hey queen.
I don't need to do that.
I'd be like, okay, I have a fever, but let's get it.
I mean, it did help the anxious look a little bit more, I guess.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
That freaky pale glow.
And we didn't do you any favors with the lighting either. We just like put a lot of fluorescent
Yeah.
lights in
Hey,
there.
you guys
and-
did me no favors with the
Yeah.
lighting.
This was lit by the Minecraft lamp I
This
have
was-
in my apartment.
Oh, yeah.
That's a YouTube short.
Yeah.
That didn't look like 3 times to me.
And plus, though,
I will say the gunman is very well dressed for that. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. He was strapping. Oh, I see.
Yeah,
that.
see, there's your hair.
No, but I do like seeing the silhouette of his face.
Oh, I do
I
too.
feel like
yeah.
that adds something, especially in the earlier scenes where he's talking. It's not like we just ADR'd it and dubbed over.
Yeah.
That is your actual speak in those moments, and I think that adds something.
insecure.
Do you guys remember when I would like go out there, but there'd be people walking down the like?
Oh
That's
my
right,
gosh,
yeah.
that was
So I'd
such a
just be standing
pain.
there being like, "Hey,
Do you?
fire!"
Can't even do a friggin' exposure exercise right.
Big fan of Goodfellas.
What?
Mara's a big fan of Goodfellas.
Yeah, she's a big fan of Goodfellas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the Minnesota Vikings.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Hey, check out that Minnesota Vikings place.
Skull, baby. I love that shot.
That was a great shot.
Yeah, that was well done.
I really love the colors.
I also like how the part of your hair lined up with the ridge. I don't know why.
Mm.
That was just.
Thanks. That was really intentional.
I know.
I spent $30 on that pizza.
Oh, yeah, those are my friends, Lauren
That's me.
Rana and Ashton Keck.
Who came in at like a moment's notice.
Literally,
Yeah.
yeah, it was like
They were really
very
nice.
super last minute. They're great people.
See the
gun to the
influence card in the
influence
background.
Oh,
card.
yeah.
Erica, that facial expression was just fantastic. Oh my, like you're there, but you're not really present.
I think we were like trying to make you laugh, but
You guys
just-
were so trying to make me
Yeah.
giggle during the entire like that scene.
I did the why did the chicken cross the road thing.
My OCD's just been acting up again.
Actually, I am going to briefly rewind it here.
Okay.
Is that in the background of this shot, you can hear people talk because there were people passing in the hallway.
That's right.
Yeah, my OCD's just been.
You can kind of
Oh,
barely.
yeah, you can.
Oh, I did.
It's a lively apartment, you know.
I totally hate it when I go shows. But
Hey, nothing wrong with a little party.
A big thing in this film for me too was timing with the music, as doors slams, beats cut. You know, as people walk, the transition happens.
Two.
What elite editing.
Elite edited.
So all these adjectives that I got here, I actually posted on the OCD subreddit. I asked people, OCD is blank, and I got over like 250 responses about what it is. So shout out to the r/OCD subreddit.
I actually found out what Reddit was because you were being like, I posted this on the subreddit for OCD. Like I think like a few months later, because you were like, people really are liking it. Like thought I'd give you a heads up, and then I got Reddit.
You have
Did I
that?
get you into Reddit?
You
That
got
is
me.
such-
Like I am like fully on Reddit
I
now.
am so sorry.
I was gonna
That
say,
he did
in
that
one
to
way,
you.
this film has helped a lot of people. In another sense,
Another way-
it got Erica into Reddit.
Oh.
But this was a great way to kind of tie it. This wasn't
Yeah.
in my thing at all. That was all you, because I thought the film was just gonna go cut to black, directed by
I did as well.
Chris Veninga, but then you kind of had that
Yeah.
lead up with the Reddit comments and your own personal story that I think really ties it all together. Thanks, Daniel Trasher. Anyways,
And also, you can't see on screen, but we just got a therapy ad
we did.
after this OCD video,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that's great. Shout out to our not sponsored real therapy. But yeah, honestly, like, I just can't say enough how much this film has meant to me. I've received countless comments from people just basically saying, like, it meant a lot for them to see an exemplified, visualized OCD experience about a disorder that is not really talked about or really exemplified in the media. So, yeah, I mean, I think first and foremost it starts with these three in the room. Like, oh my god, without you three, this film would not be where it is today. My mom, actually, when she first saw the film, she had nightmares about the gunman.
Oh, fantastic.
There you go.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, how about that not bad performance? Yeah. Let's go. Let's go.
But yeah, any other closing thoughts for our viewers here?
I just had a really great time, and I'm really just. I think it's wonderful that I got to work with you guys, and I hope to be able to work with you again, because this is really something I hold near and dear to my heart. I do find it very special, what we did and what you wrote, so thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, brilliantly done by literally everybody in the room.
Yeah.
This Matt, so I mean, this guy was literally he He was the sound guy. He
And
was
you were so nice
he
the
was doing
entire
literally
time.
Thank
everything.
you. I for me too, coming into this, it was less about what were the responsibilities to take up, and more how do I bring something to it, you know, and that was my thought process with this, and a lot of the lessons I learned from this are still things I keep in mind on all the sets that we work with or I work with or anything. I learned a lot of valuable stuff from kind of trying to be a jack of all trades on the set. So yeah.
I mean, I'll say something that I didn't really think about as an actor before doing this particular one was how you as the cameraman, as capturing everything, how your vision bleeds like onto the screen. Normally when I think of like the role of a cameraman, it's point where director says do it, but man, like you brought something unique to this work, and hey man, this guy's lucky to have you.
Yeah.
Very much am. I very much am.
Thank you. No, I think, I mean, a lot of credit needs to be given to you also for giving me the freedom to do that. Because I remember, I think, like, we were editing scenes, and my plan was just to edit, like, one scene. And after a while, we looked through it, and I was like,
yeah, you know
what?
why?
I'm just editing the whole thing.
Because my edit sucks. That's why.
No, so it was like, it was those kind of things where it's harder to do that on some of the bigger sets we work on, when there are like 8 or 10 or 20 people on a set, and there's so much communication across, like, this person needs to talk to this person, needs to talk to this person. But with this, it was really just the 4 of us. And even if it was like a camera note, I would kind of check in with you guys to be like, hey, we're going to push this way, so that you guys know, even if you don't watch the frame, you know kind of what it looks like.
Yeah.
And I think this is where I discovered my love of being on those smaller sets, where you can communicate with an actor the same way you communicate with a director, and that wouldn't be possible if you hadn't given me that freedom. So you have to be given some credit for that as well.
Well, thank you. And of course, I want to thank the viewers at home and all the support that we got from people around the world, and it means a lot that you would watch this film and share it with your friends and family, and yeah, just thank you. Thank you so much. But if you haven't watched it, Ven Productions and Film Caffeine's Gun to the Head is available to watch on YouTube. The link is in the description. Thank you so much for watching.